Hey class, my name is Brett Russ, and this is my teach back, which is covering the introduction to Define and Gate reviews. I'm using a software called Screencast-O-Matic. It's free, so if you like it and you want to make presentations in the future, check it out. It's something I've always used for when I was in school. So in the Define and Gate review teach back, there's parts A, B, C, D, and I'm going to go through each one on my slides. So part A, high level. What is on the high level? What is the purpose of define, right? So in the DMAC process, define. What does that mean? And the define phase is crucial as it is the set foundation for the rest of the DMAC process by ensuring that everyone involved has a common understanding of what needs to be achieved and why. And so just like that, it's defining what we need to achieve and why, and what is the expected outcome. What is the problem definition, the project objectives, scope definition, and the stakeholder identification. Part A, what is the purpose of define? This phase involves identifying key stakeholders, understanding customer needs, and developing a high-level process map. So, defining the problem. Identifying the specific problem or opportunity for improvement, often by analyzing data and gathering feedback from customers and stakeholders. Establish goals. Define the desired outcome of the project and align with the organization goals. Develop a project charter. This is something that we've all recently completed, and this is where you put all this information together. This is where you create the document that outlines the project's purpose, goals, scope, timeline, and key stakeholders. So we all just did our own individual project charters where we just made sure to cover all these. Map the process. So mapping the process is where you develop your SIPOC, which is a high-level process map that includes the suppliers, the input, the process, the output, and the customers. This is to visualize the current process and identify potential areas of improvement. At the end of this presentation, I found a SIPOC online, and I think it's an important part of the define phase, so I want to make sure to cover that and give a good example. And then understanding the customer needs. Gathering feedback from customers to understanding the requirements and expectations. So what is the outcome that our customers are looking for? Because that is the ones that are going to be purchasing our products. Part B, what is the purpose of the gate review? And so a gate review serves as a checkpoint between different phases of the project, specifically within the DMAC framework. The purpose of a gate review is to ensure that all necessary work and documentation have been completed satisfactorily before a project team can proceed to the next phase. The review ensures alignment with project goals, confirms that the team is on the right track, and validates that the output of the current phase meets predefined criteria. And so this little image up here, which I found online, is showing right where you do the gate review. So once you finish the define phase, you do a gate review. Once you finish the measure phase, you do a gate review. And the same with analyze, improve, and controls. And that's making sure that you've covered each step completely and that the team stays aligned all the way through the project. It's how you reach a full commitment. When does a gate review take place? I will just cover that. But the gate review takes place at the end of each phase of a Lean Six Sigma project with the DMAC framework. Specifically, it occurs between the completion of one phase and before commencing the next phase. And so, just like I said, you do it once you've completed the define phase, and then you do it once you've completed the measuring phase, the analyze phase, the improve phase, and the control phase. Making sure that we've covered all areas of the project and that we're able to move on to the next step. Part D. Who does the gate review? The gate reviews are typically conducted by the green belt, black belt, who are managing the project along with the stakeholders, including the project team, project champion, a senior manager, and process owners. And so just like I said at the end of my review here, I've uploaded a SIPOC I found online, just giving a visual description of what a SIPOC is because I think it really draws out the process all the way through so that the team can be aligned and what is going to be the end goal of a project. All right, and thank you. That completes my teach back for Introduction to Define and Gate Review. If you have any questions, feel free to email me and I'd be glad to follow up.